Hey, good morning. Hey, we're going to jump right into this Jay-Z response to attorney Tony Buzbee. Yesterday, during our long stream yesterday, we were looking at Jay-Z's response to the message that the letter that he responded to Tony Buzbee's attempt to uh, start mediation or something like that. And so here's the letter from Jay-Z. Let's jump right into it here. Give me 1 second. Let's close this window here. And here it is. Okay, so we have the up on the screen here, and here's the letter that Jay-Z wrote the attorney. Let me maximize that. Now, one thing you should notice is that Jay-Z didn't have anyone to write this letter for him. Let me move that over a little bit. You can see this. All right, so my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer, end quote, named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. So now he should have had a period here. But, we won't quibble with that. But again, this is a billionaire. And this is the grammar that he's using here. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. Jay-Z goes on to say these allegations are so heinous. Well, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. That should be the end of the sentence right there. Would you not agree? That's another sentence. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. And we're going to look into this attorney that he's speaking to in just a second. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee. It should be a period there, but he has a comma. But I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. But there should be a period right there. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. See, again, like this is a very long sentence. Like, this sentence is spanning 3 lines here. It probably should be 3 sentences here. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. Now, again, this is Jay-Z. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. I'm going to read that again. My heart and support goes out to true victims in this world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability. This is Jay-Z again, oh, the irony. By this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. What world? What? They're from different worlds. I'm a young man, 55 years old, who made it out the project, not projects, project of Brooklyn. I guess he's talking about the people in the projects from Brooklyn or the project of Brooklyn, don't play these types of games. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. Now, he's talking to an attorney right here. We protect children. Should be a period. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. I mean, this is a former crack dealer, by the way. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, and I want you to, let me highlight this right here. Where is it? Let me hope I didn't lose it. Where is it? Oh, did I lose it? Oh, here it is. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics. Did Jay-Z mean psychics right here? Fake psychics or physics? Surely he's not talking about physics. Will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me. That, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Now, that's a street response. That's a street response. And this, again, is from the official Twitter page of his company. And this is just not the response of what you would expect a billionaire, how a billionaire would respond. This is a guy that we've been told is very, very intelligent, things like that. And, he's supposedly this Renaissance man, very intelligent, knows a lot about art and all this other stuff. And so, well, let's see how Tony Buzbee responded. Let's see if I can find that response there. And we'll see what he had to say to Jay-Z calling him deplorable and things like that. Let's see if I can find a response from Tony Buzbee. And then we'll look into who is Tony Buzbee. And here's Tony Buzbee's response right here. I think I have it up on the screen. Let me see if that's it. Yeah, here's Tony Buzbee's response. And again, this here is on Twitter as well, so here it is. And this is Tony Buzbee's account, his official account. You can see the blue check mark here. And he goes on to say, let me move it down way a little bit. And he's going on to say here, 1 second. 1 second here. Give me 1 second. And so here we have Tony Buzbee, and he's saying here, he's saying that the New York Times has, they contacted him to ask for his response to Jay-Z's allegation that he tried to extort and blackmail Jay-Z. My response is pretty straightforward. No one has made any threats toward Jay-Z. Jay-Z's assertions are bogus and laughable. Instead, our firm sent a standard demand letter seeking a mediation on behalf of a woman who alleges Jay-Z sexually assaulted her. The letter was vetted and approved by his client, whose preference was to attempt resolution short of filing a lawsuit. This approach is common in these types of cases. What you are seeing played out now is a coordinated and desperate effort to focus the public's attention on me personally to avoid attention on the allegations being made on my clients. This effort has included harassing my family and colleagues and even offering former clients money to sue me, which is illegal. These are strong allegations by Tony Buzbee, by the way. When an alleged perpetrator behaves in this manner, wildly asserting that a basic demand letter is extortion, and aggressively using the media to attack the opposing lawyer while at the same time ignoring the allegations being made by the alleged victim. It reminds me of a famous line from Shakespeare, "The lady doth protest too much, methinks." We intend to address all of these issues with the court in due course. Let me be clear, we will not be bullied or intimidated by these shenanigans, and our client will not be silenced. Again, we've just seen the writings from Jay-Z and the writings from Mr. Tony Buzbee here. And, I asked the question, why in the hell is Jay-Z responding to an attorney here? He should be well enough off to not have to be engaging in a back and forth with an attorney. I don't think that's going to play out very well for him. And so it's interesting to see him engaging in this manner. So that's interesting. So let's look into and see who is Tony Buzbee, by the way. We'll see who is Tony Buzbee and try to get an idea why he is maybe a much more formidable opponent to Jay-Z than he's aware of here. So let me pull up my screen here, and here's a little bit about Tony Buzbee. And I think when Tony Buzbee read that article, that response on Twitter from Jay-Z, I think he really realized it. He has, he realized that Jay-Z is kind of a weakened guy here. There aren't a lot of people that seemingly out here coming to Jay-Z's defense. And, again, someone from the Rock Nation should have prepared that response from Jay-Z. They would have known that he's not intelligent enough to be responding to this lawyer without going, straight ghetto gangster. Want to, involve the street element to this. So that's rather rather interesting that Jay-Z made the response there. But here's Tony Buzbee's website, and we'll take a look here at Tony Buzbee's website. And you can see here, Tony Buzbee, he's out of Houston, Texas, former Marine. He describes his career, University of Houston Law School. Tony Buzbee, let me maximize the screen here, and you'll find some notables. The New York Times stated it best when it described him. He's a big, mean, ambitious, tenacious, fire-breathing Texas trial lawyer. You're looking at my screen, yeah? And Texas Monthly said of Buzbee, he's made his name going after corporations, and he usually wins big. He's a Board of Regents member of Texas A&M. He's been named Attorney of the Year by Texas Lawyer due to winning 8 cases in 1 year, verdicts of 159, 41, 35, 30 million, 12 million. Also named a super lawyer by Thomson Reuters. He's appeared on the cover of New York Times Magazine. In 2001, he was named one of the top 5 go-to lawyers in commercial litigation by the Texas Lawyer. So again, this is a very formidable lawyer here, and this is not the guy that's going to be shaking in his boots from idle threats from Jay-Z. And so there is that, Mr. Buzbee here. And so a couple things about Jay-Z. Let me see if I can find them that came out right around this time that I thought was rather interesting. Let's see if I can pull them up here. And here's something else interesting. Here's some more allegations made by Mr. Buzbee here. He claims he and his family are being harassed and followed by mysterious people, and that his colleagues, employees, and clients are being contacted to be turned against him. This is Platoon Commander Tony Buzbee here, and that's kind of where he stands here in all of this. And then there's some more articles, let's see, coming out of this whole Jay-Z thing here. Just to kind of give you the lay of the land and who Jay-Z is up against. And yeah, this is interesting too. Here is a tweet that apparently was liked by Jay-Z's mother-in-law. And I'll pull that up for you here. People are saying she may know it. And here's the tweet here. Jay-Z Diddy named in lawsuit alleging rape of girl 13. And you'll see liked by Miss Tina Knowles there. So again, the house is not... No one wins when the family feud, Jay-Z says, and it looks like the family very well could be feuding here. And then yesterday, we also talked about one other thing on the stream, and our resident panelist, HB, brought it to our attention here. And it was about Floyd Mayweather, and he had bought a lot of property here. I think $400 million in one place, a couple million here in other places. And so here's an article about Floyd Mayweather's new business partner. What is his name? Josh Gottlieb, and you may be able to see that here. Josh Gottlieb's control of Black Spruce Management and his properties are on the line in a lawsuit by his partner's widow, accusing Gottlieb of misusing funds from her dead husband's trust. And if you Google here, you'll see Mayweather. Let me see if I can find Mayweather here. Mayweather, he establishes, and we should see that here, Mayweather establishes $400 million real estate fund with, who did he open this up with? And it should be, I think it's with Josh Gottlieb. Let's see who this is with here. I'm pretty sure it's with Josh Gottlieb. Let's see, he formed his own company, Vada Properties, and he went into partnership with Meyer Orbach, right? And you'll see his partner here, Josh Gottlieb there. And again, I just showed you here, Josh Gottlieb is accused of defrauding his former partner. And Mayweather, as you can see here, has gone into business with Josh Gottlieb and a fellow small head, Obak there. And so that's about 400 million that Floyd Mayweather has decided to invest in real estate. And he's dropped quite a bit of money there. And so we'll probably be following back up on Floyd Mayweather to see how it all turns out. And I guess I'll leave you with this, a little bit from Jay-Z, just kind of end on a Jay-Z note here. What do we have to show you? It's a little Hawaiian sulky there. You probably remember that, a little Hawaiian sulky from Jay-Z. And then what do we have? I think we have one last thing from Jay-Z, kind of end it all. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, maybe we'll start here, and before we end it out.
I look at Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to share this incredible textured artwork from Messin Art. The details
and I say, wow.
Yeah. What do you say?
Here you are, trying to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
You're not an advocate for black people. You sold drugs to black people.
Yeah.
And you rapped about it and talked about it. How do you do that? Like, I'm trying to figure that part out. Like, you can't make that right. This ain't snitching. This ain't telling on nobody. You told on yourself already.
You did.
Like, you already told people what it is that you do and how you do it and how you feel about what you're doing. So, how you rap about something that you did, I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know.
confused too, and there's no more need to focus on the confusion there. And here's a little something from MIA, a rapper that Jay-Z signed. And the first thing, what she said, the first thing Jay-Z told her to do after he signed her, and according to Huffington Post, is that it's gross. This is the way that they're covering Jay-Z now. They're basically tearing down all the brand that he's created. He's persona non grata almost now. Rapper MIA says she refused to fulfill Jay-Z's sexist request upon signing to his label. What did he want her to do? Plastic surgery. He asked her to drastically change her appearance after she signed to his label. The first thing Jay-Z asked me to do was get plastic surgery. That's MIA, and that's what she's saying. And then there's more and more coming out. And I'm telling you, this guy has no friends here. We all remember the article that Jay-Z wrote criticizing the criminal justice here. And there's Jay-Z, Hawaiian Sulky. And there's Stephon Marbury. I hope you remember him, guys. And there's one more video that I wanted to share with you. I hope I have it here. I know I have it. Let's see. I know I have this video. Give me 1 second. Let's see. If I don't have it, I do have this that I want to share with you. Oh, yeah, here's the video I want to share with you. And this is Tory Lanez and his father. Again, he's saying that he was right about, a lot of people saying they were right about Jay-Z all along. And we've all heard about
You want to know how?
We've all heard about Tory Lanez and the things that have come out with, was it Megan Thee Stallion now, and her connections with Jay-Z. And this is Tory Lanez's father here.
You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez,
Those are all people from Rock Nation there.
and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Oh, this man has a lot of enemies, a lot of wicked enemies, I'm telling you.
Yes. Yes. You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Ta and Alex Bott.
They met on Saturday before.
They met with our witness. And then the man came back, and I I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutors in the LAPD's office. Tell me how there's no fingerprints. My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am the person of God. That's right. And you will know who I am. That's right. Say that, man. Come on, man.
It was Tory Lane's father, and he's alleging that Jay-Z, may have had something to do with getting his son. We didn't mean to do that, but we did mean to do this, and I think you guys will all remember this clip here from this Jay-Z. Oh, we're gonna play it right here. Let's see. You all remember this clip, right?
You nothing but hurt. Play those video games.
Oh, is it the clip? Where does he say he's so dope to his mother? Was it? But we all remember the clip where he said he's so dope to his mother. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the transcript where he's so dope to his mother? You say he's so cracked to her. Let's see if we can find it. No translation. Let's see, but it's about right here, I think. It's about right here. Let's see.
Since my date of birth.
I think this is. Maybe it's not this, but it is this song. We played it yesterday on the stream. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Jay-Z. Never mind. It's not worth showing you guys. You've all heard it, or you can go hear it for yourself. But again, this has been an interesting stream about Jay-Z. It's going to be interesting to see how it all turns out for him, considering he has a lot of enemies, and a lot of these enemies really want his throat, and I don't think he has many people that want to come to his defense. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out here. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining the stream, and I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed this stream about Jay-Z and kind of getting to the bottom of this, an illiterate billionaire there. So if you curious to see how Jay-Z writes as a billionaire, take a look at that and ask yourself some questions. Is this the writing of a billionaire there? Again, thanks guys for supporting the channel. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, share, subscribe.
I feel like I should go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go.
Always journey to smoking barber person. Always journey.
Feel like I should go.
You gotta keep your beer flowing.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should.
Like we always do with this